snake, which means they only squeeze their food. They are not venomous and they are not poisonous. Now, if you guys are wondering, a lot of times people always say, oh, is that a poisonous animal? Well, typically poisonous means if you eat and or touch something and get sick, that is poisonous. Whereas if you get stung or bitten by something, that is venomous. So rattlesnakes, like here in California, those are venomous. Poison dart frogs are poisonous. Now, one of the tanks right there is a centipede. Those are venomous, but their cousin, the millipede, is poisonous. So kind of a good kind of idea of things. Now, obviously, we all know snakes are kind of interesting characters, right?
Yes.
Now, obviously, snakes do stick their tongue out. Do you guys stick your tongue out at people? Sometimes? Are you guys supposed to?
No.
No, why are we not supposed to?
Could that be rude?
Because that's being rude, right? So, does that mean Monty is trying to be rude to all of you guys?
No.
Yes? No, he's not. He's doing it because he is actually doing something important. He is smelling and tasting all of you in this room right now. Does that mean he's trying to turn you guys into the next afternoon snack?
Probably not.
Probably not is the correct answer. However, the friend over there in the far corner, after you guys visit and do my little presentation, you'll see the Asian water monitor. That guy grows up to be 8 feet long. He's actually technically the second largest lizard in the world, just right under the Komodo dragon. And Komodo dragons typically eat people. Isn't that fun?
No.
No, I know. What am I talking about? Now, since snakes do slither around, they do go and hide. And typically what you'll see with Monty right now, this is what he'll do naturally in the wild. He would find a tree branch and just sit there with his head hanging down, smelling and tasting everything underneath him. Now, is there any brave person that thinks they could beat Monty in a staring contest? You're brave?
Yep.
You think you can beat Monty?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, all right. So I'm gonna stand right here in this corner, okay? So on a count of 3, get all your blinks in, work it out. Get all blink, blink, blink. All right. Let me know when you're ready.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll begin. Now, the contest has started. Now, while we sit here for the next 40 years, I'm going to kind of explain to you why Monty is the undefeated champion at the staring contest. Snakes do not have any eyelids whatsoever. So that means his eyes are open 24/7. Even when he is sleeping, those eyes are still open. Yes, that's pretty hardcore, right? You're doing a pretty good job though so far. Keep it up. We only got 40 years and several more hours to go. But it's okay, Monty's looking away from me. So I'll take it as you being the winner. You intimidated him so much. Give him a round of applause. Now, for your awesome championship, by the way, he's been undefeated for 10 years. You're the first person to beat him. So take that as a consolation. All right, buddy, here. I have a little stuffy. Ready for it? And catch it.
3.
Oh, I missed. That was a good try. Now, obviously, you're welcome. Now, snakes obviously are potentially dangerous, right? So there are some snakes that are very dangerous. In fact, there is one found in Costa Rica and Brazil throughout Central and South America called the Bushmaster. Have you guys ever heard of that one before?
No.
You've heard of it before? Okay, so it is a snake that grows to be 9 feet long, highly venomous, and if you enter its territory, it will chase you. Yes. Now, have you, yeah. Now, have you guys ever had that feeling of something always kind of watching you before? Like if it's like a scary movie, you're watching a scary movie, and all of a sudden you have like this shadowy figure feeling behind you? Well, if you enter the jungle, imagine that times like 5,000, because with the jungle, there is always something watching you constantly. So if you do visit Costa Rica or Central America, always bring a flashlight, because if you turn those lights off, you will be in pitch darkness, seeing nothing. Yes.
What's a darkness?
What darkness?
Keep the light off?
Like the lights turned off.
Turned
Like
off?
you can't see anything. You can't even see your hand in front of you. That's how dark it would be in the jungle. Now we're gonna move on. So we're gonna say goodbye to Monty.
Bye,
So we can bring
Monty.
up another animal.
Adios, Monty.
Now, typically, what I like to always say is, snakes they really are more afraid of humans. However, with the rattlesnake, it's kind of a weird thing. They make a sound, right?
Yes.
Now, snakes can't actually hear any sounds that they make, but they make the hissing sound, and they also rattle their tails. Why would they do that? Why would a snake make noise if it itself can't hear that noise? What do you think?
Because the rattling helps him like with protection.
Like with protection, that's right. So all us big scary mammals that are just smashing through the forest or the desert, they're warning all of us to stay as far away from us as possible. Now we're going to move on to another animal. This one's like the complete opposite of Monty. This one is found living in a country called Australia. Now this animal is actually famous in Australia for a certain sound that it makes. That is because it makes a very loud laughing sound.
Hyena.
A hyena? Oh my goodness, that is a good guess because they do laugh, but there's one big problem. Actually, two big problems. Hyenas live in Africa. So that's a whole different country far away. Second question, how would I bring a hyena back here? That's kind of dangerous, right?
Yes.
Just a little bit. Now, this bird is actually known to make a very loud laughing sound in movies. An ostrich? Not quite an ostrich. I did actually hear the whisper. Kookaburra is correct. Now, his name is Lord Farquaad. And that is from Shrek, yes. Now, as I get Mr. Farquaad out,
Farquaad?
I do typically like to warn you guys, me and Farquaad are going to be...
Oh, that's the sound. Here we go.
I didn't even get to explain anything yet. So, like Mr. Farquaad was saying in his Kookaburra language, he's saying that he's going to be hanging out kind of further back on stage. That is because birds, they sometimes like to give you gifts. And that gift lands on your shoulder, on your hat, and if you're not wearing a hat, on your forehead. What is that gift? Bird poop is correct. So, to avoid you guys being in the splash zone, I'm going to face him away from you. Now he's making eye contact. He's like, is that food down there? Uh-oh. Now, kookaburras are strictly carnivores, meaning they eat only meats. Now, they are in the kingfisher family, which would typically mean they would catch a lot of fish. However, for kookaburras, they actually prefer snakes, lizards, and small little mammals that run on all fours. But he doesn't count. He's a little too big for that. He's safe. He's like, no food, no food. Now, obviously you guys got a little bit of a hint of his sound. Do you guys want to hear him laugh really loudly?
Yes.
All right, Mr. Farquaad, you ready for this? Go. I got the last laugh. That takes a lot of effort, by the way, to get the last laugh. Sometimes he completely goes on and on for hours at a time. Now, kookaburras have earned a nickname in Australia called the Bushman's alarm clock. That's because they like to wake up really early in the morning. Think like 4 o'clock in the morning early. Any of you like to wake up that early?
I get up early.
You get up that early?
I get up early.
Oh my goodness. Now, what these birds will do, their entire family, so think about birds or kookaburras from a family of like 5 to about 10 of them, all landing near where you're sleeping. They all start to stare at you and laugh at you the entire morning, from like 4 all the way to about like 8 o'clock in the morning. Would you guys want an alarm like that at all?
No.
No, that doesn't sound very fun, right? That is kind of creepy, right? He does it to me, and I'm driving half the time, and he's in my, oh, watch this. He's gonna poop.
Oh.
See, that could have been your shoulder. See, unfortunately, birds, they kind of see the whole world as their one big giant toilet. Unfortunately, they don't know how to flush, so he said this is the best place to do it, right here on stage in front of everyone. Natural, everything. Perfect for shows for kids, right? Now, I need 2 volunteers. Anyone want to help me?
I could try.
You want to try? Okay. I'll have you stand,
Because I used to
stand
hear it.
up right there, and then stay right there. Are you brave, my friend? For what? You know, you're like the first person out of all of my shows that ever asked me for what. So, I'm not going to tell you. You just got to say, are you brave?
Yes.
You're yes? Okay, you're brave. Are you loud?
I
You know. Your family says otherwise. Okay, I'll have you stand right on the other side. Perfect. Okay, my buddy. You're going to listen very carefully. Your guys' job is to try to get Mr. Farquaad to laugh at you. All right, now, that was a good try. Now, we're going to repeat after me. Go, coo, 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 coo.
Go, 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 go.
Now, I'm going to focus his energy towards you, and as loud as you can, go, coo, 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 coo.
Go, 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 go. Go, go, go.
Good job. Give him a round of applause. And then also, for helping me, you ready?
Yeah.
Stubby, throw.
1, 2, 3, yes.
You got it. Good job.
Thank
Okay.
you.
All right, little buddy. Are you ready? Okay, I am going to lower him like an elevator. Go. Okay. Now, whenever you're ready, give him your best kookaburra call. Go. Good job, buddy. Give him a round of applause for doing such a good job. Okay, you ready?
Get
Okay.
it. 1, 2,
1, 2, and 3.
3.
Oh, you dropped in. That's okay. Good job, buddy. All right. Now, one more fact before I move on for
what?
kookaburra. You have a question?
What's a bird goes? Ooh-ah. Kookaburra.
I would say that would be a kookaburra or the cuckoo.
Pooh Bear.
We weren't. Oh, Pooh Bear?
No kookaburra.
Oh, kookaburra. I was like, Pooh Bear? What? No, that's not. I don't think so. Now, kookaburras.
Kookaburras.
That wasn't your cue. Now, kookaburras, when they catch their food, is kind of something interesting. Now, they are pretty aggressive when they catch their food. So if they see something really yummy, they actually will dive down from the sky, grab it with their beak, fly it into the sky,
Into the sky.
and then drops it.
Drops it.
And then it goes onto the ground. Now, if the food is not in bite-sized pieces, I bet it's kind of like you, when you eat your food, you ever just do like what's called like the Hulk smash, grab onto the food, and then start smashing it from side to side?
No.
No? Is that how your little brother does it?
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes. Now, that's what he does to his food, just to make it to where he can eat it in one big gulp. Because obviously he doesn't have any utensils, he doesn't have any arms, so that is the best way to make things nice and small for him to eat. But we're going to move on. We're going to say goodbye,
Goodbye.
to little Farquaad.
Goodbye. Nice